Now, our next step is to delegate stake or stake to the stake pool. So let's do that. We need to go again to GitHub, go to the Jormungandr QA repository, and we will download from the scripts file folder, we are going to download the delegate account script. This is awesome because, you know, we can use it. So let me download the delegate account. Thank you very much to the QA team that created these scripts for us. And we make the delegate account executable. And now let's look at --help. Let's look at the parameters that it asks for. So it requires from us a stake pool ID, which, if you remember, we got the stake pool ID when on step 5, on step 4, when we created the stake pool certificate. That was the final thing that we got. And it also asks us for the REST port of the API, 3100 in our case, and the secret key of the account. So that's pretty cool. So delegate account, stake pool ID, which we already got. Here you should copy paste yours, not use the variable, and then private key that we got, from the creating account, all the way when we did that on stage 3. Okay, so we do that, and now it's delegating our stake. You can see here what the script does for us. It creates a delegation certificate for the account address, creates the offline transaction, adds inputs to the transaction, adds a certificate to the transaction, finalize the transaction, creates a witness, adds a witness to the transaction, and show the transaction info, which is currently this one. This is very important because I want to share it with you, like, to actually do a delegation step in GCLI by hand is very involved. It's at least 8 or 9 steps, which you need to be very careful with. But with the delegate script, it's very easy. So now, here we have the check the account delegation status. We have done 3 transactions with our account, and we have delegated to this pool ID, stake pool ID. Remember, this was my stake pool ID, and now my account is delegated to that. I can even show you get account address with GCLI get account address locally, and you can see here. This is the pool where I have delegated stuff to. And the current level assets in my account is this one, less than we started because I have paid a lot of transaction fees with, creating the stake pool and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. So we have delegated our stake to the stake pool using GSLI. Obviously, our users or ADA holders are going to use Daedalus and Yoroi, and they will have that in their user interface. I'm going to show that in another video.